Hello everyone and welcome back to Spider-Man 2. This is episode 16. Welcome to the post-game of Spider-Man 2. Last time we finished the main storyline and it was exceptional. I have my thoughts and feelings that I'm still really digesting about the game in general, but super happy with the story. I mean, I love Spider-Man, so I love a good Spider-Man story. It's very easy for me to love. I think that the game was a very good length. I mean, I would have loved more, I think. That's kind of one of the funny things. It's like, it was a good length, but I genuinely think that it could have benefited from even more, especially Kraven's hunts actually being shown instead of the disrespect of villains dying off screen. I think that it really is quite a shame. Only being able to see Scorpion get killed, you know? I would have loved to have seen the rest at least have them put up a fight, you know? I want to see how they went out. And if they at least gave Kraven a run for his money. Ultimately, we know that they failed. Shocker was probably one of the worst. I just think it was very interesting because in Kraven's little introduction of how about to hunt somewhere else, Kraven? It didn't show many Spider-Man 1 villains at all. It focused on some new ones potentially, you know? And then he's like, hell yeah. And it makes sense for him to hunt the Vulture, hunt the Scorpion, hunt the Lizard, these animalistic characters. And I just thought it was so strange that he's like, yeah, he also hunted Electro and Shocker. I guess they're good for hunting in the sense of the word of them being these superpowered beings, but it's just kind of interesting to not focus on the animals and to show us that, you know? So I think that there's probably a part of me that's always gonna go, ugh, I wish that we got some more, you know? In multiple ways, but I'm happy with what we've got. I'm happy with what's being sort of teased and alluded to as well. I'm heavily looking forward to all of it.
Just a private party?
Oh, we've got symbiotes. And Cult of the Flame together? Okay. What? Oh, interesting. What a strange little assortment. Okay. I don't really think I'd see...
What? Where'd those symbiotes come from?
Didn't really think I'd see symbiotes and Cult of the Flame fighting in the streets. Especially since I thought we dealt with the symbiote threat. I actually did not expect to see them. It makes sense that they would still remain threats, but I guess I just expected for them, for the most part, to be out of the world. Okay, this dude is fucking insane. I've used a finisher on you already. Please die. My god.
There. It's over.
That's not even a crime. That's just a goddamn atrocity. What is going on in New York City? Today, we are going to be focusing on some post-game things.
It's fresh and clean. A new day for this world. Staring down the face of the apocalypse offers a new perspective on life. Time to let go of old grievance. Rearrange priorities. While the world waited with bated breath to see if they would be next. New York stood tall and held the line. We did not acquiesce. After we take a moment to celebrate the freedom we fought so hard to retain, we must then turn our sights to the people responsible for putting us in harm's way to begin with. I'm talking about Oscorp and Corp, the Spider. You're going to hear a lot of conflicting reports and lies surrounding the events of last week. Let me assure you, this is still just the facts here. So let's lay them out. Spider-Man was seen wearing a black suit. Then a monster appears wearing a similar suit. Then our proud city is overrun by similar monsters. Oscorp is claiming it's Spider-Man's fault for stealing Oscorp's research. That doesn't surprise me. But Oscorp needs to be held accountable for creating these damn creatures in the first place. This is what happens when corporations try to play God and individuals overreach. Of course, hoping for legal ramifications for wrongdoers is like hoping for an ice cream shop in the desert. We must not forget where the blame lies. We can't forgive either. But for now, enjoy life. We're lucky to have it.
Okay, thanks, JJ. For now, enjoy life. Oh, hello.
Need a hand?
Ma'am, just call me Wraith. Hello?
Good. Keep it up.
Thanks. You too.
That's funny. Left hanging. Damn, Wraith's just out here doing some crimes. That's funny. Ma'am, just call me Wraith. Oh no, she's broken. Oh, Wraith's broken. We broke Wraith. Oh my god, this is so scary. Oh, there we go. Oh, come on. Really? At least have her swing out of here. Not the cartoony smoke bomb. Amazing. Alright, well, Wraith can help out with crimes. How cool is that? We're going to switch over to Pete because we've got some EMF missions to do and also a side quest, a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man request over here. So check that out. Our overall progress is 94%, so we're pretty close to having everything done. We're basically just applying some finishing touches to the game. And I think, like, with the fact that, you know, I talk about how the game could definitely be longer, I say some things that I would love to be fleshed out. I think the Kraven stuff is the biggest part. Hell, I would have even taken another Venom boss fight before the final one too, to be honest. That would have been nice. The playable Venom segment was a treat. I wish we could kind of like replay that at will. I'm not really sure what else I would really want, you know, because I think anything else is just maybe too much, you know? Who knows?
I bet Pete wishes he could dress like you.
Huh. If only he knew. The Scarlet Spider. Colors are fantastic here. Cool blue, deep scarlet red. We're also going to collect the rest of the spider bots today as well, naturally. I think probably if I was to add anything else to the game, I would say more Miles, because I think Miles got a little bit shafted, and that's because the story focuses primarily on the symbiote and Peter's relationships with Harry and like those older connections. Miles was neglected in the game's story and also in the game, I feel, a little bit. Like, he got some really neat stuff to do, but something that kind of struck me as odd as his essay thing, and then the whole like plot line of him trying to like get into like the colleges, and then he was going to be having an interview with this guy, like an on-walk campus thing. We never even heard any follow-ups about that. It kind of, that whole storyline just died, like, right after that. And like I said, like, I get that there were definitely bigger things going on in New York City at the time, but it just wasn't even addressed, you know? Which I felt was kind of interesting. Like, they gave Miles some good side quest specific stuff. Like, he's got the Mysterio stuff, he had the museum quest, that kind of thing. But I feel like in terms of like Miles in the main story, like his main story missions were a little bit lacking. And then there was a whole side quest that was dedicated to playing as Haley instead. I think the relationship that's developing between Miles and Haley is really sweet. Yeah, I didn't really feel much of Miles in the game outside of like their team up moments and then whenever he was like bouncing off Pete. I enjoyed his stuff, but like, yeah, he was like, help out people at Brooklyn Visions, help out the museum, that sort of thing. Like, he was doing like some normal Spider-Man stuff, I suppose, that was related to like his neighborhood and people that he knew. And then Peter was off getting corrupted by an alien symbiote. But I think I would have loved Miles doing a little bit more. Maybe Miles could have been, I don't know, he was so consumed with hunting Lee as well. But another thing about that is he dwelled on Lee so much, and Lee barely even appeared until like right at the end again. So he kind of spent the most of the game going, where's Lee? And you know, it never went anywhere. It would have been cool if maybe he was trying to follow Lee, and that was like having him go in Kraven's like footsteps, like he was trying to figure it all out. And that led him to discover or see like the other villains instead. Then maybe Miles witnessed sort of these other villains being taken out. Or, you know, throw the classic villains in for Miles to fight for the first time, because Peter's obviously done it a million times. Have Miles face off against like Electro or Shocker and have some little cool fun moments, and he's like, that's like in the gladiatorial arena, or like maybe it like weakens him up and then the hunters scoop the villains away and then you witness Kraven like hunter them or something. I don't know, we're just rambling, but it's like, I feel like there could have been a little bit more for Miles to do.
Spider-Man, take this.
But I guess, you know, it makes sense with the story. He was getting neglected for a lot of it, and that was showing in his sort of emotional outbursts and being hell-bent on Lee. But that's the trouble with having not only two Spider-Man in a story, but also introducing some really significant story things as well. It's hard to balance, especially in a game that's kind of around the same size as the first Spider-Man game, where there was only one Spider-Man to think about, you know? So, I get it, but if this game was maybe even like 5 to 10 hours longer, like 5 hours at least, with a bit of extra stuff, I'd be super, super pleased with that, I think. Let's switch our Spideys. Look at this, the classic Spider-Man suit, Tom Holland version. The new red and blue suit. We need a better name for it, but god damn, it looks good. It's weird because it looks almost like the cel-shaded animated suit from the first game, kind of, with this blue. I love this material. They really did well.
Peter, thanks for your help here. As before, we're training the drones to identify predators like rats and bee wolves, so they can guard the bees' nesting boxes.
Okay, let's get things booted up.
The world is back to normal. We can do EMF things.
Target practice. Bee Bodyguards, Queen's Edition. Giving new meaning to Queen's Bee. Good one. Ooh, that's a big guy.
For you.
Rat-a-tat, rat. This is a strange job.
Oh, I'm hitting a...
Unidentified predator detected.
Uh-oh, what's that? Better go check that out.
Huh.
Whoa, that bird. It's going after the nests, trying to eat the bees. Aha, Neuropody albicollis, the white-throated bee-eater bird. It's right there in the name. I need to shoo this bird back to wherever it came from. I wonder if this drone has a real-world mode. Cool.
Oh.
I can really encourage this bird to get... If I can find out where it came from, I can see if there are others.
And kill them.
Hey, bird! I can't follow you if you don't move. Get going.
Spider-Man harasses a bird mission.
Giving you a little push.
So we can go to lead us to your home and we can exterminate the bird population instead.
Mush. Mush, birdie. Keep it moving, buddy. Can't have you eating up the bees of queens or the queen bees. So this is your home. You must have escaped from here and gone out for a snack. Door's propped open. Better close it before you escape again. Got it. Okay, I think I'm done for now. The drone will pilot its way back to home base in no time.
Who's responsible for this bee-eater bird?
Citywide threat? But I'll mention it to Dr. Young. We should definitely program the drones to look for outliers like that.
Okay, so we can scare off bee-eating birds. Lovely. Alright. Pilot bee drones to build AI routines. We'll also, yes, be looking for every spider bot. So whenever we're in a district that needs a bot to be found, we'll certainly be looking for it. We're almost done. There's one in Astoria. And then there's two in Hell's Kitchen with an EMF experiment. There's one in Greenwich. Good, they're close together. And there's something that's locked, which maybe might come after this request. But something is locked here. Cool. Alright, good to know. We'll probably go get that Astoria spider bot after this, because it's on this side, and then we can focus on the same region. It's good to have the old Spider-Man back in the red and blue. Yeah, this suit genuinely rivals the classic suit in this game for me. Like, this is... where are you? Like, this is great. This is great. But this just feels so nice. We're missing one more suit, which is the EMF experiments, and then Miles has all of his. We're now out of the main story, so we can now give each other silly little suits. So now we can do this instead. We don't have Fantastic Bagman, but we do have this. Alright. Oh, look at that red and blue highlight. I think this would look really good at nighttime. I'm wondering if... because you could change the weather and time of day in the settings in the original, but I don't think that we have that in this one yet, which is quite interesting. I'm not sure if it would be a... You've got all of your visual settings. Swing assists. Yeah, I don't think we actually have the settings for the time of day yet, sadly. Because I would like to make it moody and raining whenever I'm in my symbiote suit. Thank you very much. I feel like that would make the red and blue highlight look a lot better. When it's not nighttime, you should probably have the classic. I love that they went to the effort to also have the like the more purple looking version of the classic symbiote suit as well. With all the suits pretty much unlocked at this point, I think I still have to commit to the fact that I think the superior suit is superior. I think this is going to be my favorite suit in the game. There's some really good ones, but like, this one's just amazing. And I think it makes so much sense with the, because the spider arms just kind of pop out of Spidey's suit. I like that this one has a little backpack with the holes in it. Like, I get that it's like a technology where it's like the matter can be like, it comes out of nowhere sort of thing. But I think it makes so much more sense with a suit like this, or even like the Iron Spider suit.
Dr. Young, bring it on.
Hello, Peter. Let's do one last training session. You know the drill. Help the drone identify predators as well as optimal nesting sites.
Just gotta boot up the drone.
Just gotta boot up the drone.
Let's do some target practice. Gotcha. Another one down. Bullseye.
Hopefully not another bird event.
Yes. Let's mark those nest sites.
Got the bug? Yeah. Let's get it back to the garage.
This is so silly.
What just happened? Did someone steal the
You got the bug.
I'll head to its last location before it went dark. See if I can figure out where it went. No sign of it. Or anyone. Those guys said something about a garage. There's a few close by. If I can find the right one, I should be able to reconnect to the drone from the roof. No connection. Must not be this one.
Okay. Our bee has been stolen.
No signal. This can't be the place.
Actually makes so much more sense to do these missions after you've saved the world. So you're not just like, there's symbiotes all over the city. Better configure these bee drones. Makes sense they were unavailable.
Telling you it's fine. Just a little stunned. It's not really moving.
Bingo. This is the place. Let's connect a video signal. What is this place? And more importantly, how do I get in there? Lots of cages in here. More bees. I don't know why these guys are collecting bees. I know they don't belong cooped up in here. I'd better turn on that sonic laser mode. Let's kill 2 bees with 1 shot. I free them, and then they'll help me get that door open.
Oh, okay.
Buzz fuzz, my little fly. Be free.
They're swarming! Get me out of here!
What if this was a criminal gang that was like dedicated to the preservation of bees because they wanted to save the world in their own way? We don't know that, Spider-Man. They might have been trying to save the bees, and they needed a drone of their own.
Never heard of niche market?
Yeah, but this is like niche.
This is,
Taking notes from a guy dressed like a spider.
dude, the fucking trash talk with the criminals.
Late in arrival.
They're like, come on, man, we're not taking advice from you.
Come on, fellas. There has to be an easier way to make money.
Why do you even care about them?
Like, okay, so the comedic banter back and forth is so fucking fun. The fact that they're actually, like, talking shit between each other is so good.
That's all of them. I'll definitely let Dr. Young know about this poaching operation. It's no good for the bees, real or drone.
Okay, nice. That's that one done. We'll head all the way over here. We'll do a little bit of cheeky fast travel to see where we're being pinged for a spider bot. Cool entrance. Right in the wind tunnel. Alright. Where's this spider bot at? Classic spider bot. There you go. Can a Spider-Bot feel old school? Because this one does in all the right ways. Nice. Alright, we've got the classic one. Now what we've got to do is head over this way. So there's 2 to find here, and then 1 to find here, and that's our last ones, along with our last EMF experiment. I was having a look at the trophies list, which I don't really do when I'm playing like my games, but one of the trophies is to visit Aunt May's grave, which is actually really interesting to me that this is more of like a trophy thing and not actually like a story thing. It's kind of baffling to me because I know that we have Miles visiting his father's grave, but we don't have a moment with Peter, and I think that's probably because he's been avoiding it. Like, we have like the Martin Lee scene where it's like he's still kind of dealing with that. It almost makes me wish that we had like a Peter suit to be dressed in, you know? May and Ben Parker.
Parker Luck's back with a vengeance.
Oh, that's it. Okay. Parker Luck is back with a vengeance, he says. Okay. I'd assume that he would say something different if it was like a symbiote situation. So I might like do a little save, and because I've got a bunch of manual saves, and I'll load up a save file where we were in the black suit, and we'll visit this grave and see what happens. Because Peter's dialogue changed in the black suit, so it'll be really interesting. 95%. So if we load the game, and I think if we... God, there's a lot. Manual suits... Did I have the manual suit during this stuff? Probably. Let's say... no escape. At a guess. Alright.
Genki said Lee was spotted near Feast. Gotta check it out.
Okay. This was getting Lee, and this is also when I was like, in my super aggressive symbiote. So this was being angry boy. So let's go to the grave as symbiote Spidey. This is why we make multiple manual save files so you can still bounce around. I'm going to make a manual save file right before playable Venom too.
No more helping one at a time. Not with this suit.
Damn, okay. No more helping one at a time, not with this suit, he says. Okay. Interesting. Hopefully we can have like specific mission replays, and New Game Plus will be a nice thing as well. Just some features to look forward to, I suppose. Let's load our manual save. I have one question. Flying through New York City, I ask myself this question. The Danacast, right? She's a lovely gal. You know, she's spreading the good word. She's got a good podcast, a good message. But like, how the fuck has she got enough money to pay for this many billboards? This close to each other. She's conquering this whole district. Look at this. You know how expensive it is just to rent one billboard for advertising? Look at this one image and see how many you can see. Let's just flip over here and see. Oh, there's another one. How many more? How many more? Are they crowd-funded billboards? Does she come from wealth? I'm like swinging through the city and I'm like, how? There's just so many advertisements for just the Danacast. I'm wondering, how did she acquire such funds to pay for that, I wonder? Very curious indeed.
Huh, these don't look like happy plants.
Peter, I'm so glad you can help. Clearly we've got a failure to thrive, and we haven't yet been able to diagnose the reason. Can you sort it out for us? Thanks.
These plants should be doing much better. Something's making them sick.
I mean, this place looks like fucking crap.
Water quality is crucial. I should analyze that.
Look at this poop water.
All right, my little plant friends. What's got you feeling so sick?
My favorite thing
Let's
to
see
do.
here. Looks like you've got some kind of pathogen. What kind? Got it. Huh. Looks like this pathogen usually affects plants in the river. But fish are immune to it. I think I just found our cure. Let's splice some genes. With a little genetic engineering, I can make you guys immune to this pathogen, just like these fish. Now I just need to get a cooperative sample.
Fisherman. He was bit by a radioactive fish.
Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Where are you?
Are we actually going fishing with Spider-Man right now?
Slowly back in the water and 2 shakes of a fin.
Just use your web on it, Peter. Yep. We're going fishing with Spider-Man.
This one won't work.
That's so funny.
There's another.
I need someone to take a photo of this. Someone who's working for the Bugle. They're like, Spider-Man, fishing! Yanking fish out of the sea.
Take a quick sample. Don't worry, buddy. This won't hurt. That's one slippery sample secured. Now to take it back and splice it with the plants.
That's funny. That fish is just like, what the fuck just happened to me?
All right, my leafy greens. Let's get you feeling better. Need to insert this fish gene. Let's see. If I splice this fish gene into your plant genes, I can give you guys immunity to this pathogen just like them. Okay, Feast should be able to work with these. Can't wait to see him thriving. You'll be feeling better in no time.
Nice job, Spider-Man.
Understand me? Trust me, it's pretty cool. You're gonna make our community a whole lot healthier.
Bro is talking to plants. Okay, so we got 2 spider bots to find in this region. This is a small region too. How have I not found these yet? Oh, here's one.
Dare I say it?
Huh. A rhino one. Not in the air though. Looks like Alexi's design, but in what universe would he ever use a spider bot? Amazing. A villain one not found in the air? Signaling a change in his character, perhaps? Doesn't matter now because he's dead.
Don't scare me like that.
Oh, the spirit spider one. Okay. High-tech masterpiece. This one's got spirit. A suit that did not return for this game. And our last one is in Greenwich. Alright. I can't believe that this variant color got approved. What is that? I love there being this version though, for sure. Let's run with the classic, because my theory is that this is the... Well, I mean, it's pretty fucking obvious. It's not really a theory, but it's definitely connected to the Spider-Verse stuff. Essentially with everything about it. So we'll put on our normal suit. Part of me is assuming it's going to be the sequence where maybe Spider-Man goes to the Spider Society for a brief little cameo. That's all I can think about when it comes to this. And we want to be making sure that we wear the right suit to that occasion, don't we? Here's our Spider-Bot over here, as it appears on their map. What's our final Spider-Bot at the Museum of Modern Art?
I warned her not to double park there. But what do I know?
Flipside Spider-Bot.
Looking in a mirror. 13.
This one would make Genki flip. Quite the machine. The opposite spider. Okay, we have them all. 42 out of 42. Earth 42? Hello? The answer to the universe?
Yeah, the worst part was how irate they were when they saw the ticket. Like, what did you think was gonna happen? Huh? There are way too many...
Genki, call me. It's time. All of the Spider-Verse hints have finally been collected. Genki! Why isn't he calling?
I got it. The message was using some kind of qubit-based algorithm, but I built a decoder table, which was actually kind of genius of me because
That's great, Genki. What does the message say?
it's an address. Looks like an old subway terminal. Been out of service since the 80s. Think it's a trap?
Nah, doesn't have a trappy vibe.
What kind of vibe then?
I have no idea. And that's what scares me.
Okay, old subway station. Abandoned since the 80s. Maybe it'll be the, similar to the graffiti that Miles spray painted in the Spider-Verse movies. We'll see that. Let's go take a look. Yo.
Genki, you seeing this?
Bro, what the hell is happening?
Look at this, a spider hero. We're all saved.
Hi. Who are you?
Me? I'm just a bartender who does favors for people every now and then. And I've learned that rogue spider bots are dangerous and bad for business. Let me take those off your hands.
Whoa.
Thank you, Spider-Man. We can always count on you to do the right thing.
You're welcome?
And if Miguel comes looking for these, tell him finders keepers.
Wait, who's Miguel?
What? Okay.
What the hell was that?
I, wish I knew.
Huh. Okay. That's fun. PlayStation 1, Lara Croft looking ass bartender takes all of our Spider-Bots away and throws us a little Spider-Verse reference. That's cute.
All right, let's help out EMF.
So,
Where's that kiosk?
we weren't asked to enter the Spider Society for a little brief cameo, but that's okay. That's pretty funny, though. Interesting. And I put on my best suit for no reason. That's fine. Let's rock the Amazing 2 suit for a little while, shall we? And we're slowly spending all our tech parts to upgrade and unlock all of the styles for all of the suits. So we can achieve not only 100% suit unlock progress, but also style progress. What am I missing here? This one. This one. And this one. Alright, Miles is all done. Now I just need to unlock Peter's final suit by doing the EMF experiments. And we'll be golden.
Hello, Peter. As you can see, these cassava plants are alive and quite hardy, but grow too slowly for food production. We want to hybridize them with a more productive variety and would welcome your help.
Cassava plants growing too slowly, huh? Better head to ESU. A professor there just discovered a new variety that grows impressively fast. They'd make a great hybrid. Their rare variety of the Asian cassava plant grows like crazy, and I'll only need a single leaf to splice with ours. The professor is always looking for practical applications. She'll be super into doing a collab.
The texture work and the light reflecting off of this suit is fantastic. Love it.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No. Someone stole the cassava? I've got to track down the thieves before they get too far. Maybe there are some traces of pollen still in the air. Got it. Glad this plant is a wind pollinator. It releases so much pollen I can see the path they took. Now let's see where these pilfering plantsmen went. There it is.
Satisfying.
That's like a rock star plant with all that security.
So why are we guarding a Vicus exactly?
Smithers?
All I know is he was more than
Definitely not trying to feed their community.
Like, can I make a web line?
These thieves have no idea what they stole.
I don't think I can tie him up
This DNA could help us feed
on the
so
web
many
line.
people.
Because it's... Oh, there you go.
This is where I want to plant you.
My small little web lines.
I've seen a lot of things stolen, but potted plants?
He wants a
I guess
plant.
when people hear
I've
the
got
word
something
rare,
to
they
plant.
just want it.
My fist in your face.
Okay.
Oh, it's on, Spider-Man.
And then we just destroyed the plant specimen by doing that.
Plant for an experiment to help feed New York, if that means anything to you.
That water tower being right where the plant is a bit silly.
Now where is that plant? You couldn't have walked far. All right, buddy. One quick stop at Feast, and then we'll get you back home. Glad we nipped this nefarious plan in the bud. See what I did there? Yeah, I knew you would.
God damn.
Wait, your name's not Audrey, is it? Parker, stop talking to the plant. Okay, now to borrow a bit of your super special genetic material to help your cousins grow faster. Okay, so we want some extra growth genes from our guest plant.
There he is.
Oh my god.
Not touching that.
The fuck?
That plant must be really special to you. It did that machine thingy. Spider-Man. So smart.
Did I say that?
We just followed you straight back here.
That's funny. Alright, so let me resume my work.
Let's try that again.
That's funny.
Let's see. And there we go. The plant will be secure in this workbench until ESU can buff up their greenhouse security. Feast will really be able to improve their crop yield with these new hybrids.
Okay. On to the next one. We've got our side quest here. We'll save that till last. The locked one was the EMF experiment. That makes sense. Okay. Alright, the Emily May Foundation. Yep, that's our last one.
MJ.
Hey, just wanted to let you know you got a package here at the house.
Okay.
I put it in the garage for you. It's from Norman Osborn.
Oh, interesting. Thanks for letting me know.
A package from Norman Osborn. Okay. Is that on the map now as well? Where's home? I don't know where that is. Okay. I gotta go home. I got a package from Norman. I forget where Spider-Man lives. I was assuming it would be on the map. Let's just do a little cheeky fast travel. Oh, we're heading home. This is what this is. Oh, okay. This is what this side quest is. Gotcha. This is where Spider-Man lives. Harry wanted you to have this.
What's this?
Damn.
Lance and a thumb drive? They say you should never plug in a drive of unknown origin. But I know Norman. I think.
Peter! I put this together for you because I knew when we got through this crazy time, whenever we got through it, I wanted you to have these. And I wasn't positive I'd be here to give them to you myself.
Harry.
After the Emily May Foundation was destroyed by Craven's hunters, I went to see what I could recover before it got boarded up. In the box, you'll find a piece of bark from my mom's tree, and one of May's blossoms. And I thought, if you gene splice them together, you might get a hardy enough plant to produce seeds.
Wow. Well, okay.
Amazing. Okay. That's wholesome.
I knew you could do it, Pete. Now, you know those little bee drones we salvaged from the field studies? We just leveraged their relocation data sets to plant those seeds around the city.
You're some kind of genius, Harry Osborn. Let's get those bees working.
I know. It'll be years before we see the results. And who's to say where you and I will be a week from now, let alone years from now? Which is why I did this simulation to show you. So Emily and May will live on in the city, and of course, in us. I love you, Pete. I really do. And I know the Foundation didn't end up going the way I'd hoped, but there's still no one I'd rather have tried it with. I bet by the time you get this, we'll have already started a new Foundation. Just me and you. From scratch. Go us.
Go us.
Damn, Harry.
Oh. One last thing. I got a little something for you. Wear it in good health. Love you.
Oh yes, my EMF outfit. There it is. Look at my life story suit. Okay. That's beautiful. The EMF bikes and the turbines and the trees. That message coming in at the end of the game, like after the story, is very touching and very beautiful. Because we are starting from scratch. Look at this. Just unfortunately without him. That's very, very touching. He's like, I don't even know where we're going to be from now, but here we go. That was very beautiful. We have the life story suit. Very interesting looking suit. Similar to how Miles has his life story suit as well. So mine is tied to EMF and Miles just gets his. There you go. Is there one? There must be one that I'm missing with the styles here. Oh yes, there you go. Wonderful. Okay. We have 100% suit completion for our characters now. There you go. So those bees want to go plant those trees. I like how there's one that we get to see out the front already. We don't get to go into our house, unfortunately. We can just see that it's wrecked. Alright, that means we've got a Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man app request.
P and Pidgey are okay!
This is our last thing to do. Our Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man request from Howard.
There's Howard.
Spider-Man.
Hey, Howard. Pidgey. How are you both doing?
Oh, we're getting by.
The pigeons from the first game. Interesting. Because we had to catch the pigeons for him.
Sure. What did you need?
Sometimes I just sit here. Take it all in. Fairies coming in. See it?
Yeah. You and Pidgey getting on board?
Think I'll skip this one. Wait for the next. Used to love the ferry. Felt like I was sailing off on an adventure.
Howard?
See that yellow skipper? With the black bottom?
Oh, I'm supposed to be looking.
Not a bad way to get around.
I'm literally just like waiting for it to like.
I could take that bumblebee out.
I'm just sat here just looking, just like watching him just sitting out. We just sat down relaxing together, and he's just like, you see that thing? I was just waiting for something to like come into view and just for it to continue. I'm like, there's a weird delay on this dialogue.
For spin.
Hey, Howard?
Ride it all the way across the river to those 3 pillars. An ancient city hidden in the clouds.
Huh? 3 pillars?
Over to the right. Look for the red lights.
You mean those 3 smokestacks? Why there?
I worked in that factory for 20 years. Laid off. Lost my purpose for a while. And then when my wife passed, I lost my heart too. But my birds, they taught me how to fly again. Especially little Pidgey.
I'm so sorry, Howard. What can I do?
Last one. Can you spot Lady Liberty herself? She's way over to the left.
Yeah, there she is.
Watch.
What are... Oh, wow. A flock.
I need your help, Spider-Man. I'm finally going on an adventure. But I want to set my birds free first. Let them see the world outside this city.
They are pigeons.
Can you take them up north for me? Somewhere peaceful?
Oh, I don't know. Howard, this is your family.
It's their time. Try a whistle.
Okay, if you're sure. Let's go, birdies!
Take the birds to freedom.
Gonna drop these birds off and I'll be right back. Howard?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think Spider-Man realizes what he meant by adventure and setting the birds free. He's like, you can come visit them. I'm like,
Exhausted. I'll hitch the train back.
I don't think so, Spider-Man.
Better go check on Howard. He must be missing them already.
Yeah.
Oh no. Howard?
Looks like natural causes. Oh, hey, Spider-Man.
Hey, sorry. Friend of mine.
Take all the time you need.
If it helps, it looked like he was at peace.
He was. He's finally on that adventure with his wife.
Ouch.
Don't worry, Howard. The flock is free.
Oof, that one is, that's a heartstring puller for sure. There you go. We've done it. Everything has been complete, and we leave it on an emotional note with Howard knowing that it's his time, but his birds are free and safe. God damn, we gotta deal with, like, the farewell of Harry as well with the EMF one, like, right before that. But that's it. That is 100% completion of New York City there for us until the DLC. So thank you so much for joining me today for a bonus post-game episode of Spider-Man 2. I had such a fantastic time with this game, and I hope you had a great time playing it yourself or watching along with me, and I will be eagerly anticipating whatever comes next, whether that's going to be the DLC, potentially a spin-off game like they did with Miles Morales. They've got Wolverine cooking in the oven right now. So much to look forward to. So thank you so much for joining me for this adventure, and I will see you next time.